Religious practices in Southeast Asia today blend many influences from several centuries. The predominant belief systems have shifted in many parts of the region. The traditional religion in Southeast Asia is animism, the belief that spirits exist in animals, plants, objects, and places. Many historians think that animism began in prehistoric times before their written histories. Animists perform rituals to please spirits so they bring good fortune to their human families or villages. The Chinese brought Buddhism when they conquered Vietnam in 111 BC. They also introduced a philosophy called Confucianism. Beginning in 1800s, traders from India spread Buddhism and Hinduism across the region. By the 400s, Buddhism had taken hold in Java and later spread to Sumatra. In the 1100s, Cambodians built Angkor Wat to worship a Hindu god. Arab traders carried Islam to Southeast Asia during the 1300s, where it spread from Malaysia to parts of Indonesia. Later, Europeans spread Christianity, and Spain brought Roman Catholicism to the Philippines in the 1500s. Today, Southeast Asia has a mix of religions. Buddhism is most prominent in mainland countries. Around 95% of the people in Thailand are Buddhist. It is also predominant in Myanmar. Islam is the main religion of Indonesia, and in Malaysia, about 3 of 5 people are Muslims. Most people live in the Philippines and East Timor continue to practice Roman Catholicism by Europeans. Bali is largely Hindu, and Islam has many followers in the southern Philippines. Indonesia, Malaysia, and the Philippines face challenges in forming unified countries, for they are fragmented countries. Indonesia's 17,000 islands span across 3,200 miles and are more different than they are similar. Java is densely populated and urbanized, while Sumatra is rural and has large plantations. They have 300 ethnic groups, and about 700 languages are spoken. They have this motto of diversity is unity, but there is always conflict between the majority of Malays and minority Chinese. And groups in northern Sumatra and Borneo have recently tried to gain independence. The government is focused on improving people's standard of living so that these groups will see the advantage of staying part of Indonesia. Malaysia includes both mainland and island areas. The mainland section is on the Malay Peninsula, and the island section is part of the island of Borneo. The challenge to Malaysia's government is to unify two parts of the country that are separated by several hundred miles of ocean. The country also has sizable Chinese and Indian minorities, and these groups have generally achieved economic success. However, government policies have typically favored Malays, which has created a tension between the two groups. The Malaysian government has tried to achieve unity in several ways. Foremost is emphasis on economic growth. This economic growth has helped ease some of the tensions among ethnic groups and made strong progress toward becoming a developed nation. Like Indonesia, the Philippines consists of thousands of islands, most of which are less than a square mile in size. Its wide varieties of ethnicities includes Malays, Chinese, Japanese, Arab, and Spanish. Many Americans have immigrated to the country as well. The country has blended these groups into its own Filipino culture. The widespread use of Filipino, one of the country's official languages, helped to form the national identity. The other official language, English, is also widely spoken. Although the Philippine economy has grown, nearly a third of the people are poor. Due to a lack of jobs, a few million people have left the Philippines to find work in other countries. They send a share of their earnings back to the Philippines to help their families at home. Although unity is not guaranteed in terms of aspects such as religion in fragmented countries, diversity brings in new ideas and experiences, and people can learn from each other. As Malcolm Forbes said, diversity is the art of living independently together.